Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are making a banana loaf. Let's get straight into it. So obviously we are going to need bananas, and ideally you want to use ones that are overripe or have brown spots on them. Mine were a little on the firm side, but they still worked well for this recipe. Then we're gonna need 2 large eggs. Let's take a pause to preheat our oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Carrying on, we need double cream yogurt, vanilla essence, and for the dry ingredients we're using regular cake flour, baking powder, salt, regular white granulated sugar, and that's it. I think I forgot something with the wet ingredients. Oh yes, the butter. You can either use butter or margarine here. I find that the one that says for baking works well here. Our trusty cooking spray will make sure our cake comes out from our pan, and it is so nifty to use. Absolutely love this.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up.
There are quite a few utensils. I'm using a half cup measuring cup, my trusty spatula that I love so much, and a tablespoon, a fork, as well as a wire whisk, and our trusty hand mixer. Trust me, we need all of these, you guys. We need all of them.
Turn it to an ocean, let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not.
Then we need a trusty bowl to cream our butter and sugar in, and another bowl to mash our bananas in, which I am doing now using a fork. When your bananas are ripe enough, this job is so much easier than what it looks like right now. But I still did it anyway, and it didn't take too much time. So mash it up with a fork until everything becomes smooth and looks like baby food.
Wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. That we can do nothing at all. So what? If you're stupid, then you know it's nothing wrong. But you and me got a whole lot of meaning, I don't know how. But you and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me.
You see, that was really easy. Now we're going to add our eggs in one at a time.
I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say.
Follow this with your vanilla essence. I usually use 2 capfuls, that's 2 tablespoons.
To me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
Now we're gonna go in with our double cream yogurt. Please guys, don't try and use low fat. That's cheating. Please listen to me. I know. Trust me, I know. I'm a messy cook, and I think the best food comes from a messy kitchen, but I do clean up as I go because my OCD gets the better of me. Now mix everything together until it is well combined. This will be your wet batter.
I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake.
Now we're going to coat our pan. Whoops! Spray your pan thoroughly, making sure not to neglect the sides, very important. And we're going to coat this with a tiny bit of flour and just make sure all the sides and bottom are covered, and then just put the excess in your wet batter. It doesn't even matter.
You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now.
Now we're going to cream our sugar and butter together. This is quite a rigorous process. Be patient. Remember, baking is a labor of love. So we are going to put our butter in there and add our sugar in and mix this with our handheld mixer.
I wanna wake up with you in the morning. We can do nothing at all. So what, if you're stupid then you know it's nothing wrong. But you and me got a whole other meaning.
Get rid of the lumps because they will mess up your measuring.
You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up.
Now when you are mixing, you want to start at a very low speed to make sure everything does not fly everywhere. It will a little bit, but I mean, this is baking, this is fun, but you don't want it to be too much. Once it looks like scrambled eggs like this, you want to pause, scrape the sides, and you're going to continue the process while increasing the speed as you go. Trust me guys, you cannot rush this process. I told you, baking is a labor of love and you just need to enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up.
As you can see, the mixture is turning a pale yellow color, and this is what we are looking for.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me.
So we're going to start incorporating our dry ingredients, starting off with our flour. Don't bother sifting it. Add a tiny bit at first, and then we're going to mix this.
Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not. But you and me got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. But you and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love.
And then we're going to follow it up with a quarter of our wet batter.
Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now.
You may need to change your utensils as you go. Just use whatever's easiest for you. The point is to alternate your dry ingredients and your wet mixture as you go.
And do nothing at all. So what, if you're stupid then you know it's nothing.
So now I'm going to go in with my flour again, and it's at this point where I'm going to add the rest of my dry ingredients, my baking powder and the salt. I didn't want to mix them separately in another bowl because that meant another bowl to wash. So this is where I'm mixing it in. Make sure you mix it in really well.
Fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me.
The mixture is incredibly stiff at this point, but it will loosen up as we add our wet ingredients.
I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now.
Okay, now for the last half cup measure of our flour. We're gonna mix that and then end it off with our wet ingredients as you guys have seen, and mix everything all well together.
Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not. But you and me got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. But you and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now.
Just a quick tip, you guys, as you mix, please turn your bowl around. It really helps to get everything mixed in and to ensure that there aren't any flour clumps at the bottom of the bowl.
Say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me
bring your bread tin closer and expel the whole mixture in there. Make sure it's all nicely in there. Don't waste anything. Get every last bit in there. Waste not, want not.
You need got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. You need just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you now. Something fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you now. Say what you wanna say to me now.
Now we're going to do a quick clean up and clean the sides of the pan as well, so that you don't get burnt bits on the side. When this cake or banana bread bakes, it does not become a dome. It becomes a flat top, and that's how it's supposed to look. So don't be alarmed. Alright, then into the oven she goes. She's going to bake for 1 hour or until a toothpick inserted in the middle comes out clean. So this is what the final product looks like. Remember, I told you it was going to be flat on the top, and there you go, guys. Cut it up once it's cooled and enjoy it.